I'm sorry I left. I made a mistake.
Oh! Hey.
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing back, brother. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer! Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
We are live, guys. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitz Tech.
And I'm Revenue GS.
Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And welcome to a Doom Patrol spoiler review, Season 1, Episode 8, Danny Patrol. We'll be talking about a street called Danny.
Come on. Do this stuff first, please.
Okay. If you want to see more reviews and everything else online from the Cyberners, press the subscribe button. And if you want to see us react to this Danny episode, go over to patreon.com/the Cybernerds, where we've got many watch-alongs.
Now, you know I love spoiling stuff, yeah?
Okay.
So, there's something I want to spoil right here.
Er,
This episode was dead! It was dead. Like, I didn't even understand what was going on for most of the episode, bruv. There was like a sing-along, some karaoke tip. I know you might be into that karaoke. I know you're into that karaoke thing, Sam. But like, I was just out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? The most interesting part of the episode, we didn't spend the time there with the whole Karen scenario. Do you know what I'm saying?
oh.
That was more interesting to me than the whole street thing.
No, because for me, yeah, like it's a bit mad because this episode, it was just on the right path. Like it was the town, right?
Yeah, the town.
It was the town. I was like, we know this town. We've seen this town before, and now we see some agency knowing this town is Buki. So I'm like, this is gonna be some Looney Tunes, goofy Doom Patrol stuff. I like this way it was going. All of a sudden, when we get back to said town, the woke have infiltrated the Doom Patrol. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, then I was like, Karen is the ting, and they've gone too far something with the wokeness.
Yeah, I think what this episode is, there's like a really important elements that's gonna tie back to this whole world, but they needed to throw some drugs there to spend some time in it. Like that's what I think, and I'm gonna keep saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like just pop 1 or 2 mushrooms, and I can watch the whole thing in it.
No.
So I really think that's what it's doing.
No.
But
Disclaimer: the Sabners do not promote. Do you know what I'm saying? Taking mushrooms or any of those.
it's from the earth, innit? So I don't know why.
Anything that's illegal against the law, we
It's
don't.
not illegal. It's from the earth,
I'm
innit?
just-
Like
I'm not saying-
it's not
hey,
chemically
listen,
made or
I'm
anything
saying-
like that.
I'm just saying.
And I'm saying
the
it's not.
Cyber Nerds do not promote doing any kind of illegal substance abuse. I'm not saying mushrooms is illegal substance abuse. I'm saying we don't promote that substance abuse. Get me?
Anyway, back to what I was saying. Karen, very interesting. I like the whole thing that Jane was talking about. Oh, she's the most dangerous out of all of them, and then we kind of got to see why she's so dangerous. Do you know what I'm saying? Even though she's not trying to be the most dangerous, she's not on the thing, but you can see her powers. Like it's quite dangerous if more and more people like mess with her, like start believing her stuff.
Because I would say wouldn't the most dangerous be the doctor who can just speak what she wants out of you, though, rather than the one that wants to play a love, romance, fantasy.
I guess it's kind of both.
Mm.
You could say both because you end up doing what they want anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So I guess you could say that. But there's a reason why I think it was like, oh, like she's the most dangerous out of all of these because she lives in some fancy land and she can turn this whole thing into
some romance.
Amsterdam, innit? Like, and then
That's
here we are. You know what I mean? But no, man, like it was cool, and then it just gets weird as usual, and I'm just like, bruh, it's mad.
It is mad.
It's mad.
There was too much propaganda in this episode, fam.
It was.
It's too much. Just allow it, fam. Like, you ain't got to beat man over the head with your agenda or anything like that. You get me? Like, it's just long, bruv. It's long. It's long to the point where it affects the show, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and I just don't like whatever agenda it is. It's long. Do you know what I'm saying? When it takes over what we're here to just trying to watch. Do you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, get me. Like, it's just, for me, it's just too much, bro. Like, get me.
Yeah, we're about here for like, what was it? Science and magic. And then you're coming here with gender fluid streets and stuff. Like,
Bro,
that's all mad to me, bro. That's all mad to me, yeah. I obviously I have my views on the alphabet community, but I don't, like you said, I don't understand why you have to now make a whole narrative out of an episode. Who then themselves are saying they're outcast, they're weird. Yeah, we watched the show because of that, but don't be saying you are then that as well. When you're making a community out.
See,
I mean, that's mad.
The thing about it is, it's like I feel like there was an actual better way to like dive that into the show naturally, where it's like they have the conversation where the the agent who comes to Danny Street and then turns, he has the conversation with Cyborg about Robot Boy doesn't understand what binary means. That conversation there, if this expanded correctly, can tackle all of the things that they were trying to beat us over the head with in the show, in a way doing it naturally with a character who should understand being binary because he's actually part computer. Do you know what I'm saying? But instead, we do some next nonsense where it's just like it's like I don't even like where I just get lost. Yeah, I just got lost. I just got lost, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm watching right now, fam. So it was a bit mad to me. Do you know what I'm saying? I felt like you gotta find natural things that are already running in your show to fluidly dive in and out of political subjects, or you know what I'm saying, natural causes that you want to involve in your thing. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you also don't assassinate characters along the way. Like, there's one line in the whole episode that I feel like low-key assassinates Cyborg's character when I was like, bro, like, there was actually no need for that. It was just long. Do you know what I'm saying? When he's like, yo, you go, girl. Like, fam, you man were just in the bar arguing about not getting on with each other's whatever, like views. But now, like it just didn't, like the maths weren't working, that the 0110 code weren't working out. Like, I didn't get it. Yeah. I didn't understand what happened there.
Okay, because the line for me that was mad is that when it's like, oh, didn't your mom ever teach her to hit, not to hit?
No, but I was talking about.
No, I thought that's the.
I was talking about the character assassination they tried to do on Cyborg.
Yeah.
Where I was like that character we just met today, fam. He can say whatever he wants, do whatever he wants. Like, that's you know what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. That's the beating over the head with the agenda tip.
Right.
When it's like, all right, you're doing that, but then don't also assassinate Cyborg, who's been here the whole time, and we know what man's about. And then you have man being combative with that character earlier, and then now man's flipped 10 minutes later. Like, and it don't make sense, bro. It just didn't make sense to me, innit? Get me? I wasn't really feeling it.
A lot of things on these days don't make sense, and
but no, the whole Karen part was super lit though. I did like that.
Yeah, that's the most. But this is what I'm saying. Like, they've got this element that's gonna come back and it's gonna play a part in this thing. But then, I guess they don't want to put everything there, or they gotta run this whole 54 minutes, which is a madness. Like, think about it. Imagine if you keep this, I don't know, like 40 minutes. Or 38 minutes, whatever. Like, you can just stay on target with the show. And I'm gonna keep saying this. I hit that 40-minute mark and like it's like South, fam.
It's too
much. Because like when I'm not doing anything, you know, we're spending time on stuff that even right at the end, it was like, it mentions Mr. Nobody. Oh, you man, you're on your own, innit? I don't want no part of this. I'm like, so why did we just spend time here? And I get it that the town has something, and I'm pretty sure at some point the town's gonna come back and say, no, I have to be part. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's kind of dead, and it kind of takes you away from it, and you know,
There's so much time.
Less is more sometimes.
There's so much time in the episodes that you can clip out. Especially in this one, you can pick them out easily. Like the 5 minutes we spend doing the karaoke thing, that's actually not actually happening. Cut that scene out. He just says no, moves on. The scene with Cliff outside the house dancing or talking to the kid, the little black kid who's dressed up as a robot. Chop that part, cut it out, bruv. Like bruv, that's 7 minutes right there. Do you get what I'm saying? And then we start hitting a sweet spot where it's like you're wanting more by the end of the episode, as opposed to like rotted. When is this gonna end, fam?
Yeah.
As long as like, obviously that's gonna be like a problem
for the whole season.
Yeah, so I'm like not even gonna just even attach my mind to that, because the more you think about this is an hour, the more that's gonna be just grating on your mind. So I'm like, just let it play out. And the parts that I did, I'm like, I'm not even gonna discuss anymore.
Yeah.
The singing part, like you're saying, even there was another part, it was the fact that he's even gone from mind already. But the parts that I do find important, obviously now we do find out about this agency. Like we're diving more and more into that, and obviously the street was running from that. They're running after, what were they saying?
The agents of normalcy.
Yeah.
Bruv, they hit one deep concept in there that I thought was gangster as well. And what I was gonna say about the time thing is, there's shows that are hour long, bruv, and it never feels like an hour long.
Yeah, The Boys.
And that makes me
Was
feel
that hour long?
I'm pretty sure that's an hour.
Yeah. They're long. And that's what just makes me feel like it's the show, fam.
It is a show.
It's like they're putting that purposeful filler in there, or they just ain't got enough content. If you ain't got enough content, make the thing shorter. Do you get what I'm saying? So fix that. But they hit one sick narrative in there where it's talking about the Bureau of Normalcy. All they get you to do is worry so much about them that you lose your energy and become normal. Because you're now just worried about whatever's going on in the world. That's sick. Like, that is a sick concept. And it's like, they just don't dive, like, they get the concept, but they don't dive into it in the correct way. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, imagine that, like, the Bureau of Normalcy, all they've got to do is chase you for long enough to be worried about them for you to be undercover. Like, you see how the street was just calm. Like, that's them winning. But then these lot, like, just took it to a next place, bro. Like, that concept is so gangster, fam.
Especially in a world full of superheroes. You went that direction rather than the whole aspect of metahumans or something like that, bro.
Fam,
like, for me, that was mad.
could have been a safe haven for metahumans, especially when you know this is in the same universe as Titans,
That's
bro.
what I mean.
Get
That's what
me,
I find
fam.
mad.
Like, this is what I'm saying. Oh, this is what kills me,
would
bro.
have wanted. I'm not saying that there should be named heroes or something, but even people that have been maybe like got into experiments or have had stuff like, is it Cliff? Not Cliff.
Sam, this Doom Patrol, bro.
I know it's Doom
All
Patrol,
of those Z-list heroes could have been in this episode, fam. It would have taken nothing. It could have taken nothing to have Beast Boy sitting in the back, bro. Just for one day. The thing teleports around the world. It could have had anyone, fam.
Says the world, bro.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. It's still in the same. It's not even changing state, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not even changing state. It's going down the street. East Ham to Stratford.
That's what I'm saying.
To Plaistow, fam. Well, go south, blood.
And that's what I'm saying. Is like, then,
No, you can't go south, fam.
Bruv, just to get away from them, man.
that's what I hear. Is like they would have went far worldwide, and that would make me feel like the Bureau is everywhere, but they didn't do that, which was a bit mad. And I do like the whole Karen scene, because obviously the name Karen, that's mad.
You're not getting off this Karen thing.
Hell no! I just want to see.
But that's the best part of
which
this thing,
personality dragged it into the thing now, because now that she's shut down and she's have some kind of withdrawal thing. What's the big personality that's gonna come out?
Do you reckon it was the whole thing with Cliff that got her to be in that? Because Finn said whenever she goes into this dark place, Karen comes out. So she had beef with Cliff.
Yeah, Cliff blacked on her and said
that. I'm saying. So whenever someone like puts her in a place, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, she
loving fantasy
she
again
diminishes, but then Karen comes out. That's the most dangerous kind of thing.
But I think something worse is gonna come out now.
It might be the lack of Niles, bro, and the lack of treatment, because obviously she was watching those videos and that was kind of keeping her in check. And then after she destroyed all of them, that's when she started moving extra mad, fam. And to be honest, I'm actually getting tired of her, bro. Like,
what? No way,
bro.
She's still one of the best characters.
She's the best. She is the best character, fam.
Of a Cyborg.
Bruv, Cyborg's
Nah,
moving
one
mad this
episode,
episode.
bro. One
fam.
episode,
Nah, it's
bro.
moving
Nah,
mad.
nah,
It's
nah,
moving
nah.
mad. It's moving mad, bro.
But next
He's
episode,
moving mad.
yeah.
That's
bro.
fine.
Think our fingers also.
Today he was moving
Nah,
mad,
nah,
fam.
nah,
Today
nah.
he was moving mad.
To me, she's first, then it's Cyborg.
Is
innit?
it?
Like, yeah, bro.
She gets more. I feels like she gets more screen time than man, fam. And when she's on
definitely,
screen, she's
definitely.
doing more stuff, bro.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
because
saying?
like even the actress herself, the way she's just like
Nah,
this.
bro, she's sick.
Exactly.
She's sick.
Even though they put on the whole wigs and all that kind of makeover, but just the whole switch with the person, I'm like, does she really have 64 personalities in real life? Because that is just
But
great.
you know what? Yeah, it's also good writing on her character. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the kind of stuff that comes out of her mouth
Bro.
is mad and it's
Exactly.
funny at the same
Yeah.
time. Do you know what I mean? And it goes so well with each character. So yes, it's her plus her lines.
I want to get to the point, innit? Like episode, like I just want to get to the point.
Bro, that's like the last three, it's good.
Last three, but it might be the last one. I don't even feel like
Because it's a
we'll
whole
be-
hour long. You might get a last one, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to
bro.
wait to episode 15, bro.
Fam, I don't feel
Penultimate in conclusion, though.
bro. At this point, like, bro, like this episode has, and you know what's mad? The episode before I was loving, and this one has just tarnished the whole thing for me. Fam.
So the thing with the episode before, I feel like that went so out of the theme of Doom Patrol. That what took me out.
And then
this one came in.
This one's in the theme of Doom Patrol.
Yeah, because it is a bit weird and wacky. But then when it went slap bang in the middle, I was like, oh, you went there.
Bro, your idea of the Danny Street being metahumans makes sense to me, fam. This to me was just mad, bro. And then they took a time out with the whole Karen thing on the other end, like, get me.
So episode 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 5 more episodes of...
You have to count on your fingers.
Hell yeah, I did, because last time I said 4 when there was what? About, God knows how many episodes left. About a good 8.
Bruv, we're talking about adding, bruv.
Yeah.
I'm done, bro.
Yeah, just gotta make sure, that's what Doom Patrol does to me. Anyway, guys, let us know in the comments down below what do you think of this episode. This is Danny Patrol. What do you think of the street? What do you think of Karen? And if you want to discuss anything else.
What do you think
know
of
what,
Karens in general? You guys know what I'm talking about. And also, do you follow the cake?
They
Oh,
might as
what
well.
was that?
They might as well have added Sesame Street to this street. That would have been better.
That's what I mean, because when it landed, it said, I thought it was Looney Tunes.
Yeah, actually.
Thing was talking to man.
Looney Tunes, yeah.
You had music in the background. I thought, this is Looney Tunes, bro. Oh no, what's the other one? Where it's cartoons mixed with
Who
humans?
framed Roger Rabbit?
That's it, the Roger Rabbit thing. I
That
thought it
would
was
have been even
that.
better. That would have been even better.
And it's DC, bro.
Do you think these man's eyes that high?
Obviously
Still
not.
ain't employed the cyber nerds, idiot.
This is one animals talking, that's about
There
it.
weren't even no animals in the episode, fam.
That's actually very true.
Been running that theme the whole thing, bro. Today we're taking a break.
No streetcar named Desire either. It's all mad. Guys, I'm sorry, Mr. Blitztech.
Raven the GS.
Joe, 1/3 of the cyber nerds.
See you on the next review.